Quiet people have the loudest minds. Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. However bad life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at it. Where there's life, there's hope. One is always a long way from solving a problem until one actually has the answer. Time and space are finite in extent, but they do not have any boundary or edge. They would be like the surface of the earth, but with 2 more dimensions. It is not clear that intelligence has any long-term survival value. Be brave, be curious, be determined, overcome the odds. It can be done. Government works best under the glare of public scrutiny. Absent of such scrutiny, abuses occur. Eternity is a long time, especially towards the end. Simplicity is a matter of taste. It matters if you just don't give up. While there is life, there is hope. We are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star, but we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. We are in danger of destroying ourselves by our greed and stupidity. We cannot remain looking inwards at ourselves on a small and increasingly polluted and overcrowded planet. What I have done is to show that it is possible for the way the universe began to be determined by the laws of science. In that case, it would not be necessary to appeal to God to decide how the universe began. This doesn't prove that there is no God, only that God is not necessary. Only time, whatever that may be, will tell. The idea of 10 dimensions might sound exciting, but they would cause real problems if you forget where you parked your car. The human capacity for guilt is such that people can always find ways to blame themselves. If the government is covering up knowledge of aliens, they are doing a better job of it than they do at anything else. People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining. If one is physically disabled, one cannot afford to be psychologically disabled as well. When we see the Earth from space, we see ourselves as a whole. We see the unity and not the divisions. It is such a simple image with a compelling message: one planet, one human race. Even if there is only one possible unified theory, it is just a set of rules and equations. What is it that breathes fire into the equations and makes a universe for them to describe? The usual approach of science in constructing a mathematical model cannot answer the questions of why there should be a universe for the model to describe. Why does the universe go to all the bother of existing? The universe doesn't allow perfection. Any physical theory is always provisional in the sense that it is only a hypothesis. You can never prove it. No matter how many times the result of experiments agree with some theory, you can never be sure that the next time the result will not contradict the theory. If any time travel is possible, where are the tourists from the future? I am just a child who has never grown up. I still keep asking these how and why questions. Occasionally, I find the answer. Ever since the dawn of civilization, people have not been content to see events as unconnected and inexplicable. They have craved an understanding of the underlying order in the world. Today, we still yearn to know why we are here and where we came from. Humanity's deepest desire for knowledge is justification enough for our continuing quest, and our goal is nothing less than a complete description of the universe we live in. One of the basic rules of the universe is that nothing is perfect. Perfection simply doesn't exist. Without imperfection, neither you nor I would exist. I am not afraid of death, but I am in no hurry to die. I have so much I want to do first. The human race does not have a very good record of intelligent behavior. You cannot understand the glories of the universe without believing there is some supreme power behind it. There should be no boundaries to human endeavor. We are all different. However bad life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. While there's life, there's hope. I regard the brain as a computer which will stop working when its components fail. There is no heaven or afterlife for broken down computers. That is a fairy story for people afraid of the dark. In the universe, it may be that primitive life is very common and intelligent life is fairly rare. Some would say it has yet to occur on Earth. We each exist for but a short time, and in that time, explore but a small part of the whole universe. 1. Remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. 2. Never give up work. Work gives you meaning and purpose, and life is empty without it. 3. If you are lucky enough to find love, remember it is there and don't throw it away. Thus, in a sense, we are all doomed, even if we stay away from black holes. I think computer viruses should count as life. I think it says something about human nature that the only form of life we have created so far is purely destructive. We've created life in our own image. My goal is simple. It is a complete understanding of the universe, why it is as it is, and why it exists at all.